Welcome to tutorialsinhand.com. In this video tutorial, we will write a Java program to add two numbers by taking user input. So let's proceed to Eclipse and see how to write this program. Now this is the class where we will be writing our addition program, and the code will go in main method. If you don't know why we are writing our code in main method, then you should visit the link given in the description section to understand that. We will be allowing the user to enter values. We will be taking scanner for that. So let's take scanner, and then we will take standard input stream, that is system.in, and let's give semicolon. And if you are seeing this error on your system, you should import java.util scanner to use this scanner in your class. So you can just hover your mouse on scanner, or you can press Ctrl Shift O at the same time to import it. And now you have imported java.util.scanner, and now you can use this scan object to take any kind of input whichever you want, as we have seen in the previous video tutorial. Let's proceed to take the first number. First, give a message that you want the user enter first number. So this would give a message on the console to the user that user is expected to enter the first number, and the first number will be stored in a variable named num1, which is of integer type. Use the scan object that you have created, and then take next int method. You can see it will take integer input. So this is next int. Now you require second number to be entered. So you can take num2 in similar manner using scan.nextInt. But to understand why you should give this message, let's execute this program at this particular instance. You can see it is asking you to enter the first number. Let's enter first number as 10. Now if you press enter, it will just wait over here without saying anything. Now user don't know what he is expected to do, right? That is why the message should be given, so that user is aware what action is required from his end. So just copy and paste this one and say that please enter second number. Now save it, and if you execute now, you will see that after you enter the first number, that is 10, and press enter, this 10 will be read from here and would be stored in the variable num1, and then you will be presented with a message that please enter second number, and once you enter second number, it will read and then assign it to variable num2. So let's enter 20, and now see it comes out of the program, and now you have entered both num1 and num2. So your task is complete, the program is complete, because there is no other instruction which needs to be executed. But now our main purpose is to add these two numbers that we have taken as input from the user. So let's take another integer variable that is named as result, and result would store the addition of the two variables num1 and num2 that we have taken as input. Now the addition of num1 and num2 is assigned to result, and the result needs to be printed. If you don't write syso and pass on this message like the result is equals to plus, that is result, then you will not see the result on the console even though you have written this instruction. But if you are not giving this message, then the program will end like this as it ended previously, because you are not printing it on the screen. So the addition operation would be performed and it would be stored to the result variable in the memory, but that is never getting printed because you have not asked it to print. So in order to ask it to print, you should write system.out.println and then print the result. And now if you execute this one, you will see that you will be able to see the result. So this time please enter the first number. It is expecting you to enter the first number and waiting for you to enter the number so that it could assign to num1. So let's enter 20 this time. Now it will ask you to to enter the second number and again wait for you, so that number you enter should be assigned to num2 variable. So this time let's enter 30. Now number num1 and num2 is received. So this num1 and num2 would be added and would be assigned to this result variable, which is printed in the next line with a message result is equals to addition result. So if you press enter now, you will see the result is 50. But wait for a second, you can see a message or you can see an alert over here that there is a resource leak, scan is never closed. So the best thing is, whenever you open any resource, you should always try to close it once its task is complete. So once you have read the numbers from the console, now you don't require scan object at all, and then you should close the scanner object to stop seeing that warning. So this is now a complete program, and if you execute now, then also you will see the same result. If you enter something else like 30 and 40, then you will see the result as 70. This is how you can add to number, and you can use the same template to accept any number of input using the scanner object, and you can use that input to add all the numbers. You can use that to subtract, multiply, or perform any arithmetic operation. For example, you can perform subtraction operation and then you can print the result over here. You can perform division operation, you can perform modulus operation, and then print the result over here. So you can do whatever you want, whichever operation you want to perform using the same template that we have seen so far. So what I am expecting is that you should perform all the arithmetic operation and then print the result one by one. Instead of writing result is, write addition result is. For this one, just change it to addition result is, and then perform subtraction operation below this and print the result. Perform multiplication operation below it and print the result, and perform all other operations and print the result to see whether you are able to achieve what is expected from you or not. So once you have achieved that, be bold and confident, and please come to the next tutorial. We are waiting for you. Thanks for watching this video till the end, and we request you to please like and subscribe our channel to help us motivate.